Good evening, Pony Nation. We are live from the Kellyville softball complex. We are just getting started, about to get underway. Childers on the mound. Nope. First one in for number 3. 2-1 count. For the first batter, Lady Trojans. Number 3 hits one. Left field. Dropped by Grace Littlefield. She's on her way to second. Standing double as Grace throws it in from left. Now batting for the Trojans, number 8. Foul ball. Down the third base line. Runner on second. Got her with a tag. Runner advances to third. Number 20 for the Lady Trojans now. Two balls, one strike. Or now 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Miscommunication down there between McGuire and, I'm going to say, Kayla out there in right field. Runner from third advances. Point on the board for the Lady Trojans. Straight down the line, third base. Double play. Tires to side. This
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Jacob is still with us, but he's doing the PA announcing also. It's good to be back here. Didn't think I was going to make it this early. We're just now getting good and underway. Kiefer scored one run in the top half of the first. The Ponies come up to bat with Madison Riley leading off for the Ponies. Do not have names for the girls from Kiefer, so we apologize for that. Did not get a lineup turned in to us, but we do know the girls from Kellyville, so. Going to have a triple header tonight. Kiefer will play Henrietta in the second game, and then Kellyville comes back and plays Henrietta. That will be number 7, Kellyville versus number 3, Henrietta. So that's a top 10 matchup. There's a shot by Riley right up the middle, taken by the center fielder. She gets the ball in. Riley with her good speed rounds first. Holds there. Grace Littlefield coming up to bat for the Ponies. Kaylin Bearpaw waits on deck. Bearpaw playing shortstop position this afternoon as Shayla Childers is on the line. There's a shot by Littlefield that's in the gap. There goes Riley to third. She's going to hold up there. Littlefield holds up first. Good, nice base hitting there by the Ponies. Start us off. Brings up Bearpaw. The wind's kind of blowing, not near as bad as what it was the other night. Blowing out more out than what it is in. And there's a low pitch right there. Wondering if they're going to actually throw to her or not. Oh, there's one. Bearpaw takes it down the left field line. See you later, Mr. Softball. Gives the Ponies the 3-1 lead here in the bottom half of the first inning. First home run on the night for the Lady Ponies. So first 3 batters crossed home plate. 3-1 for the Ponies. Brings up Shayla Childers doing the pitching duties for the Lady Ponies this evening. This is senior night, so we will be having those festivities. We will bring them live to you. And that will be after the Henrietta and Kiefer contest. So, and there's a shot by Childers. That's going to hit the bottom of the fence. Childers is going to take 2 as the center fielder gets the ball in, but nice hard hit by Childers. Get the rally started once again for the Lady Ponies.
Number 4,
Kayla Richardson up next for the Ponies, playing in the rover position. And she takes first pitch in deep. And that pitch is outside. 3 balls and no strikes on Kayla here. And there's a called strike 1. The catcher, Aaron Reed, awaits on deck. And Kayla hits that one. That's going to find the gap right in front of the left center fielder. She gets the ball back in. Childers goes to third base.
Number 12, Aaron Reed.
Brings up the catcher, Aaron Reed. Tony McGuire waits on deck. playing right center field this evening for the Lady Ponies. First 5 batters for the Ponies have reached base safely. 3 of them already crossed the home plate. That's where we stand early, 3-1 Kellyville. And Reed takes in a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Playoffs looming around the corner. I'd like to remind everyone that KV Rising will be over at the baseball field tomorrow evening as Kellyville hosts Okmulgee, weather pending. There's a pop up to the third baseman. She takes it for out number 1. 1 away, runners at first and third for the Ponies. Tony McGuire coming up to the plate. Paige Young waiting on deck for the Ponies. And that's in for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's a shot over top of shortstop's head to left center field as she gets it back in as Richardson gets to second. Childers comes in to score. It's an RBI for Tony.
Number 13, Paige Young.
Paige Young playing third base for the Lady Ponies. And waiting to see who comes on deck. I believe that's going to be Pickering on deck for the Lady Ponies. It is. And see you later. Another 3-run shot for the Ponies. Ponies doing what they do best.
Number 23, Emma Pickering.
Brings up Emma Pickering, first baseman. Takes the first pitch in for a called strike 1. And Pickering hits the ball to the shortstop, who fields it. Over to first. Looks like she came off the bag, so Pickering's going to be safe at first.
Number 5, J.D. Pulliam.
Brings up J.D. Pulliam for the Ponies. And J.D. is playing second base, her normal position here. 7-1 Ponies here, still in the bottom half of the first inning. Madison Riley, the leadoff hitter, waiting on deck for her second at bat of the ball game here. And Pulliam hits 1-0, a line shot over the pitcher's head. That moves Pickering to second as Kiefer gets the ball back in play.
Number 3, Madison Riley.
Brings up Madison Riley Pony's only one out on the afternoon.
What you doing, boss?
What you doing, man?
I thought I'd come up and make sure you had everything under control.
Well,
I've
you
heard
know
stories
what?
about you.
Yeah, I know. I know. Our good friend Bruce Jones from the Henrietta has joined the fray. Are you going to set up next to us, or are we going to? You just want to join me on the microphone and hook up?
Well,
However you want to do it, man.
well, let me think about it a minute.
Okay. So we don't know what we might do for the Kellyville Henrietta game, but he he's more than welcome to use our equipment if he wants to.
Extra plug there.
Yeah.
That might just sit right
And we got all sorts of plugs right there. So,
Oh, we're sweet then.
or like I say, you can link to us, and we'll send you the link. And see you later, Mrs. Softball. As that was Madison Riley going yard for the third home run of the afternoon. And that's going to put the Ponies really close
Number 6, Grace Littlefield.
to the number they're looking for.
Yeah, we may wind up with a pretty good little.
And that is a shot by Littlefield right there. That ball still hasn't came down yet. So,
Holy moly.
yeah. So that's home run number 4 on the afternoon. And that brings up Bear Paw, who homered her first time at the plate.
0-0, Kaylin Bearpaw.
Yeah, I think I'll set up right behind you, buddy.
And Bear Paw takes ball 2.
Now let me go ahead and set it up that way.
Okay.
Not into mine.
Whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Yeah.
And that's our stuff. We can get that out of your way if you need the room. So,
I'm going to stretch right back up here.
huh?
I'm going to stretch right back up here.
Okay.
Plug into you right here real quick. Steal some of your power.
And there's a shot by Bear Paw down the third base line. That's going to get through. Left fielder's going to bobble it. Bear Paw's going to stretch it into a double there. So Bear Paw reaches second base.
Number 19, Shaylor Childers.
Brings up Shaylor Childers, who had a double hers last time at the plate. As the Ponies still only one away here in the bottom half of the first inning. And Shaler goes to right field, and that one's out of here for the 5th home run of the ball game for the Ponies. As Childers goes opposite field for another 2-run shot. Brings up Kayla Richardson. And the Ponies look like they have found their groove this evening, which they will need that against Henrietta later on tonight. So,
Richardson.
Kayla singled her first time at the plate. And she looks at the ball one outside. Like I say, following this game, you will have Henrietta and Kiefer. And that will be broadcast on the henrietta.com. And then the Ponies will be back after the senior night activities as they face Henrietta. Henrietta comes into the contest ranked number 3 in the state. The Ponies are ranked number 7. And there's a shot. That's a nice line drive hit by Kayla there. And she's 2 for 2 on the evening. Brings up Aaron Reed.
Number 12, Aaron Reed.
And she looks at ball 2 across the plate. And that's in for a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Still 1 away. And there's a shot out to left field. That's going to get to the wall. Richardson over to third. Reed in looking at second, and she makes it safely. So nice piece of hitting there by Reed. Brings up Tony McGuire. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Tony McGuire.
For the catcher, is that Jade Upshaw that just went in to run? It's Jade Upshaw that went in to run for Reed at second base. Brings up Tony McGuire, who singled her first time at the plate. And there's a shot out towards center field, and that is long gone out of here. That's the third 3-run shot of the afternoon for the Lady Ponies here in the early going as the freshman goes yard. That's the 6th home run on the afternoon.
Number 13, Paige Young.
As the Ponies still only have 1 away. Paige Young, the 8th-hole hitter in the lineup. Her second time around, and she pops up, and that's going to be caught by the center fielder for out number 2. So 2 down for the Ponies. Brings up Emma Pickering.
Emma Pickering.
She reached by error her first time at the plate. $16-1 Kellyville as the bats have came out steaming. Very little wind this afternoon. They hit 8 out against Sand Springs the other night, and the wind was blowing right directly back into our face. Our equipment's still covered with dirt.
My hotspot's dying because Jordy's texting your mom.
And our connection, we hope it holds up. As Pickering takes ball 4.
Number 5, J.D. Pulliam.
Brings up J.D. Pulliam. And I believe she had a single her first time up. I forgot to mark it, so I know she came around and scored on Riley's home run. And Pulliam takes one to deep center field, and that's out of here. So Two-run shot there for Pulliam, the 10-hole hitter. And we're going to get to see Madison Riley, her third time. Nope, we're going to have a substitute batter here. So
Number 9, Mackenzie Horchak.
Mackenzie Horchak in doing hitting for Riley. And we're still in the bottom of the first. It's now 18-1. And there's a shot, and that gets by the third baseman. So Kenzie is actually on first base, and I apologize for not knowing the names of these younger girls. And that brings up number 11 batting for Littlefield. I believe that's Kagan Spencer as she takes a call strike one. So Coach Neighbors getting some playing time for some of these younger girls. She looks at ball 2, or ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 18-1 Ponies here in the early going. That pitch is outside. Ball number 2. And we'll do some tallying here in a second, but I think the Ponies have 6 dingers so far in the contest. And there's a hit to the second baseman, and she's going to take the play at second, so that's going to end the inning there. But the Ponies score 18 runs, I believe, on 6 home runs. Let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. End up hitting 7 home runs there in the bottom half of the first inning as the Ponies play 18. Okay, so brings up the Trojans in the top half of the second here as the leadoff batter, number 7, hits one to Bearpaw short over to first to Pickering for out number 1. So 1 away for the Lady Trojans here. And that pitch is going to be a little bit deep for ball 1. Brings up number 13. Here's the Lady Trojans. She's going to hit one out towards right field. And McGuire is over to make the play there for out number 2. Had a little confusion the first inning there out there in right field, but that one under control. No harm, no foul there. So brings up number 16 here. 2 down with the first 2 batters up. And the first pitch is ball 1. And there's a pop-up towards the third in foul territory, and it's going to fall for a strike. So, once again, I apologize for not having names of the girls from Henrietta. And there's a shot to third. Going to be fielded nicely, and that's an out for out number 3. So no runs on no hits, 3 up and 3 down for the Lady Ponies as they go into the bottom half of the second, leading 18-1. And I bet we have some substitutions here for the Lady Ponies coming up. Bear Paw's scheduled to lead off, but looks like Jade Upshaw has grabbed a bat. Going to do some hitting. On a beautiful sunny afternoon here at the softball complex. We're not even complaining, huh? Sunday? You
said on a beautiful Sunday.
Oh, I didn't say Sunday.
I swear you said Sunday.
Anyway, you guys know what I mean. It's a beautiful afternoon here at the ballpark. No complaints this evening, so. As you're watching on KV Rising, being presented by Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, and CNC Construction as our presenting sponsors, as well as all our gold sponsors that are rolling across the bottom of the screen. So, as so Jade Upshaw doing the leadoff duties for the Lady Ponies. And then we'll have another sub batting behind her. Who is that, Jacob? Sadie Spencer. So, as you guys know, Jade is headed to Arkansas State to play basketball. So, decided to join the softball fray this year as a senior. So. All right, so we're ready to go.
Jade Upshaw.
I don't know. And Jade Upshaw is going to lead off the Ponies with a single, and she's going to stretch it to 2, and she slides under the tag. So good hustle there by the senior Upshaw. As we have Spencer doing the hitting. Oh. 3 balls and 1 strike here in the bottom half of the second inning. And there's a shot right over top of the pitcher, and that's going to fall. She's going to pick it. Second baseman's going to pick it up, and it's going to draw the first baseman off with the throw. So the first two Pony batters have reached base safely. And it brings up another Pony hitter. I'm not sure what her name is. I don't have a. Kyler Goins is this young lady's name, and once again we apologize for not knowing these younger girls. Just hadn't had enough, and she hits a shot out towards left field. That's going deep. That's off the top of the wall. Spencer's going to hold up at second, but what a hit by Goins there to score Upshaw for the 19th run of the contest. So the first three batters have reached base safely for the Lady Ponies. And this is Erica Kreitzer batting for the Lady Ponies. As a bunch of these girls are getting some action in the varsity game. There's a hit to the first baseman as the advances the runners. As the pitcher throws over to first base for out number one, it moves both runners.
Number 24, Trinity Rawson.
Trinity Rawson up to bat in McGuire's position. And she looks at ball one. One away, bottom half of the second. Ponies leading Kiefer 19-1. And there's a hit to the third baseman who cuts it off. Makes a nice play over to first base to get Rawson, but that's going to score another run, give her an RBI for out number two.
Number 15, Hannah Vess.
Brings up Hannah Vess. As Paris Riley is on deck. As she takes ball number two. And there's a hit towards the shortstop who picks it up. Vess is quick, and she's safe at first base with good hustle down the line. And that's going to score another Pony run. Paris Riley coming up to the plate for the Lady Ponies. And there's a shot down the left field line, just foul. As she turned on that one. 21-1, Lady Ponies. And I believe Paris is going to be the final player of the game to enter for the Lady Ponies. So every girl on the roster has got to bat at least one time. Two balls and one strike. And Riley hits one back to the pitcher who throws over to first, and that's going to end the inning. But the Ponies score three big runs right there to make the score 21-1. We are 3 outs away from a run roll here for game number one to be in the books. And looking at 8, 9, and 10 holes. So Kiefer is coming up to bat trying to get through the lineup. So we will see. Okay, we're back to action. Number 17 leading off for the Lady Trojans. Shayla Childers doing the pitching duties for the Lady Ponies. Pickering at first, Pulliam at second, Bearpaw at short. Young at third, Littlefield in left. Riley patrolling center field. Tony McGuire and Kayla Richardson out in your outfield. And that's been pretty much the lineup all season long, as we give up a walk, the first walk of the ball game. Brings up number 22. And she's going to hit one down the third base line, fielded by Young, but just foul. Number 5 waiting on deck. As this is senior night, as we will be honoring the seniors after the Kiefer Henrietta contest. That can be found over at thehenrietten.com, I believe. Is that Bruce's? What is it? Thehenrietten.com if you want to watch that contest. And there's a strikeout on number 22 for the first out of the inning here, as number 17 still waits at first base. Brings up, I didn't catch a number, but number 5 it looks like. And strike number 2, no balls, 2 strikes. And strike number 3, the second strikeout of the inning. So 2 down for the Ponies, 1 out away from making this game official. It brings up the leadoff batter, who had a double and scored the only run for the Lady Trojans. That's going to be hit to Bearpaw at short. She's going to go to Pulliam at second, and that's going to be the ball game, as the Ponies take the first game 21-1 with Henrietta and Kiefer coming up. So we are going to sign off of KV Rising for a while here, and we will sign back on right before senior night activities. Give our internet a chance to take a breath here. Let us take a breath here, and we will be back after this next contest between Henrietta and Kiefer.